feel like the mornings in your classroom are chaotic and they just don't start the day off on the right foot? Are you really struggling to get your students focused and ready for learning for the day? Well, I'm here to tell you, teacher friend, you are in the right place. Today I'm going to share with you about morning meetings. This was a request from somebody from a previous video on my channel to go more in depth about morning meetings and what they entail. So I'm going to do just that for you. I'm going to share with you how morning meetings can transform your classroom from that chaotic whirlwind, just like my hair today, to a more calming, productive learning environment. This can transform your classroom routine, bring calm and focus for the day, and create a sense of community right from the start. So you make sure you stick around because you're going to be learning all about the components of a successful morning meeting. I'll also be giving you some creative ideas that you can implement right from the start. My name's April. I've been teaching for 15 years in the elementary classroom. I am here to help you on your journey to become the best teacher that you can be. So grab your favorite beverage, maybe a notebook and a pen, and let's get started. So what exactly is a morning meeting? Well, it's pretty much like it sounds. It's a daily gathering time for you and your students to sit down as a class community. You want to start the day off right with talking about some social emotional learning, community building, and maybe even a little bit of academics to kickstart your day as well. It really sets the tone for that positive and productive day. But there's more to just sitting in a circle saying, good morning, here's our schedule for the day. That's not doing anybody any good. So we're going to break down all of these components of a morning meeting so that you know exactly those steps to follow to get that success in your classroom. All right. First up, we have our greeting. So we want to make sure every student is acknowledged and feels welcome in the classroom. So we want to take that time to have every student greeted in some way. This could be a high five, a handshake. You could do a chant of some kind, all kinds of ways that you can do a greeting. One favorite, of course, is being able to toss a ball and saying hello to someone, maybe even giving them a compliment while you do that. Depending on your day, some days I do shorter greetings and some days I do longer greetings. So this could take maybe a little bit longer depending on the size of your class, whereas you're passing each student, versus sometimes I say, okay, 1 minute, we are going to go around and greet every person in the classroom. That gets them up and moving on those days as well. You could also do something I've done at the beginning of the year is I take yarn, we roll the yarn to somebody, say good morning, and something that we want to achieve for the year, the day, or however you want to do something with that, and it creates this big web, and we talk about how we're all connected to one another. The next part of a morning meeting is a sharing part of the time. So this is a great opportunity to get to know your students and for them to get to know you as well. So think about what can your students share, whether it's personal, at school, what have you, whatever they feel like sharing. You could have them tell a story, you can have them share something about their weekend, something that they're excited about or they're looking forward to, or just anything that they're feeling and thinking that they want to share with the class. It really helps build that sense of community and helps students practice those speaking and listening skills as well. So you can do lots of different things when it comes to sharing. One thing I've done before is sometimes I'm just like, what's up Wednesday? Just what's up? What's going on with you? What do you want to share with the class? Mondays, they want to tell us about their weekend and what did they do over the weekends. Or you can make your sharing more specific. You could do things like a think about it situation and share, what do you think about this situation and what are your thoughts, or what's your favorite things to do. Okay, so when we talk about what's your favorite book to read, what's your favorite show, what's your favorite superhero, etc. All kinds of different ways that you can have your students share and learn more about each other. So what's an idea that you have that we could use for sharing? Drop it down in the comments below. That way we can all come up with some different and new ways to get our students excited and sharing. Now, let's talk about the activity part of our day. So when we are thinking about an activity, we want to think about different types of activities. We maybe need some more calming, focused activities on certain days. On other days, we may need activities that are more energetic and getting us up and moving. Some of it's dependent on my mood as the teacher and how I'm feeling that day and what do I need, because the students are going to feed off of that energy as well. So you could do some yoga, meditation, mindfulness. There's so many options available for things like that you can do. You can also play a game together. Make it a cooperative game, something that they really want to play and have fun. Go back to our ball from earlier. One of my students' favorites is called silent ball. Literally, you have to be silent. You can't talk or make any noise, and you're passing the ball between each other in the circle, trying to see who can do it the longest without dropping the ball or making any noise. All kinds of different activities that you can do to get those students engaged right from the start of the day. Okay, the last part of the morning meeting is typically referred to as a morning message. So this can be something that's written specifically that you read with the students. It could be something that's fun. It could be something thought-provoking. It could be going over your schedule for the day, maybe especially on those days when you have changes in your schedule. You're out of that normal routine. The students are going to want to know about that, and then that helps them be prepared for the day as well. It could also be something like creating a question, and the students are answering this question and sharing out. Again, incorporating that sharing and building community. Another part I like to do is having a goal set. So having a classroom goal, what is the class goal we're working on, as well as what is an individual student goal? What are you working on to get yourselves going for the day, week, etc.? That's a great way to do your morning message, is to incorporate all different types of ideas. Okay, so those are the components of a traditional morning meeting, where you have your greet, your share, an activity, and a morning message. You can tweak that to meet the needs of you and your students in your classroom. That's not a perfect script, but it's a great way to get started with morning meetings. Each of these components plays a crucial role in setting up the day and ready for success. Start incorporating morning meeting and these components, and you're going to see a transformation in your classroom and how much of a difference it truly does make. All right, so I'm going to give you a few more tips to get you started in your morning meeting routine, or to make sure it's still fresh and exciting. Especially by the time my students reach me in 5th grade, I see kind of the kind of attitude at times. Yeah, in 5th grade. So we want to keep it fresh. Okay, so one way to do that is to mix it up. Okay, you can rotate the activities and greetings to keep them interesting. Okay, maybe you do specific activities on certain days of the week, and every once in a while you just mix it up. Okay, you don't want to do the same activity every day, or even the same 5 activities. You want to mix it up, lots of different things that you and your students can do. You can also have your students lead the meetings. This is one of my favorite things to have students do, and I've even had colleagues who love this and said this has been one of the best things for them in their teaching lives. Have the students take ownership. You can have them be in charge of leading a morning meeting and picking those different activities and things, greetings and sharings to incorporate into their morning meeting. It gives the students more ownership and they feel more empowered when they are setting up the example for the class. You could also do some themed activities. So have a theme for a week or a month. Think about the national holidays that are silly and fun. Throw those in there every once in a while and just make it fun and engaging for your students. That just adds that extra layer of pep. Make sure to share this video with a fellow teacher so that they can also start implementing those morning meetings into their classrooms. The more we can do this, the stronger we all become. Morning meetings are a fantastic way to get that community built in your classroom. It helps so much with that classroom management. You definitely want to go back and check out that series of videos that I created all about classroom management. It really sets up your day for success. The students know what to expect when we have a routine, and it really gets us ready for our day. So give it a try and see what a difference it can really make. And if you are looking for more ideas for morning meetings, go check out my website, teachtravelread.com. I have tons of resources available for you on there. I also have a morning meeting series of already created slides and activities linked down in the description below. So definitely go check that out if you're needing some new ideas or you just need somewhere to get started. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my teaching tips and tricks. And remember, until next time, I love this journey for you.